And you've seen those guys struggle a little bit with pass protection just because, again, we're only 5 days in. There's only so much work in a 20-period practice. And so we're getting there. But, again, nobody's going to play unless they can pass protect and run the football, and that goes for everybody. But TJ's doing a good job. Chase is doing a good job. Devois had a good practices, and man, we're just. Man, it's been fun to watch those guys battle for the job, and who's going to battle and who's going to get the reps and who's going to get the carries from game day.
Speaking of reps, Coach Morris talked about Ty getting 1 reps because of seniority. Can you kind of elaborate on that and what you saw from him in Colquitt today?
You know, right now we've set the depth chart just about every position by seniority. Hadn't been about who's played really. We're giving a lot of the older guys, seniors, juniors, chances over the younger guys right now to go with the ones. You know, but we'll see. You know, I think they're all doing a good job. But right now it's just about, hey, he went out there because he's the older guy. I will say Ty works his butt off. I mean, he works his ever living butt off, man. He's always in the film room. He's in the indoor on his own, going through his reads, going through his progressions. So it's fun to watch the battle right now. They're each taking advantage of their opportunity they've been given.
And what did you see from Cole today?
You know, Cole, same thing. I thought he made some really good plays. I thought he threw a good deep ball that we dropped. The ball's got to be caught. It should have been a touchdown. But again, just got to play faster. He's got to learn to get the play, get the signal, communicate, and here we go, play.
What are you seeing from the offensive line that you really like so far?
You know, everybody wants to talk bad about those guys, but man, you know, I've seen a lot of hard work, a lot of effort. Are we there yet? No, but man, they show some glimpses and some flashes that early on in camp, we're like, man, that's pretty good for the first couple of reps they've gotten, and been very, very pleased with B. Wall. B. Wall's doing a heck of a job. Froholt's obviously that leader. I like Dylan Hayes in there. We got to find the right guard. That's a good battle going on right now. And then Colton Jackson's doing a good job too. He's got to get a little bit better in his pass protection, but we're going to be okay. And that's what I'm very encouraged about. But here's the thing: this is the SEC West. We can't roll out 5 guys out there and expect to get through a whole season. Can't happen. So we got to find our best 10 guys, our best 8 guys, go to war with come fall camp.
Looks like you came out of the chute throwing to Devion Warren. Has he done some stuff that kind of merit first
team? That wasn't by design.
It
wasn't by design. It might have just happened by what the defense gave us. But you know, Devion's doing a great job. I'm loving getting him out on the field. He's an explosive guy. I think he led the SEC last year in kick returns or punt returns won. So he's got some explosion to him, and he's electric with the ball in his hand. So those guys, we got to get the ball in their hand.
Anyone stood out from the wide receiver group so far?
You know, we got certain guys making plays, but again, it's kind of an inconsistent group right now. We gotta make plays when the ball's giving up 50-50 balls. We got to come down with them. Nobody really has stood out. I think Deion Stewart's done a really good job. He's you know, here and there showed some glimpses. Pat Way's shown some glimpses here and there. B. Martin showed some glimpses. Mike Woods caught a touchdown in the 2-minute drill in the very first scrimmage we had. 2-minute situation, I should say. Had a touchdown to end it. So, you know, there's a lot of guys battling for jobs, a lot of guys doing the right thing. Again, it's just about getting better at my craft, getting better technique, and getting open.
Did any of your quarterbacks take a snap from under center?
I don't think so today, unless we clocked one. I don't know.
Yeah. You guys are you on an almost exclusive shotgun offense?
For right now, I mean, we're base shotgun. We will get under center at times. Just right now, we've got probably 10% of our offense in right now. So this is our base stuff's in, and as we go, you'll see a little bit more under center.
What do you like about shotgun? Maybe you said it's your base.
Yeah, it's just what we believe in. Get you off the center. Lets quarterbacks see the whole picture. A lot of the things we do with our scheme, with zone read schemes, you can't be under center and be a zone read team. So you got to be in the shotgun for that.
What are your thoughts on quarterbacks are coming out of high school? Because it seems like, you know, in high school now,
yeah,
almost all of them.
Even high school and the NFL, you know, there's a big misnomer out there that people think that the NFL is all under center. Well, I think somebody did a study, and I think the NFL was about 60% shotgun this year, and so you know, that's something that everybody's going to a little bit better. More you can do better. You can do more schemes out of shotgun, but again, we're not going to be exclusive shotgun team. We'll get under center at times.
Running centers. Had some high snaps, had some low snaps.
Yeah, a couple of guys hadn't even played the position. We're still working on that. Ty Clary's in there. As for a first-time center, I mean, he's not done bad. Now he's had some bad snaps here and there, but we got to continue to get better, and we'll continue to work him and get him more snaps.
Running backs, how's that competition going?
It's going great. It's going great. We got a lot of good backs. I've been very pleased watching those guys compete. You know, those guys are again, they're making plays when the ball's in their hand, but they got to make plays when the ball's not in their hand. They got to pass protect. They got to be able to do things when the ball's not in their hand. But again, they're all competing hard. They're all giving us a lot of effort. Everybody's just trying really, really hard, and that's what you got to ask. I mean, you can't ask for anything more than that.
Coach talked about having to scale back the offense for today. Where do you think this team is offensively putting things in wise?
Well, considering we're only day 5 in spring ball with a new offensive philosophy, I think we're in pretty good shape. I mean, we're not anywhere near where we want to be by no means, but for day 5, I think we're right where we need to be. Day 5. Now we scaled back because it was a scrimmage. We had the coaches off the field, and so we kind of wanted to see what our guys knew, who's been studying, who hadn't been studying. Really got our quarterbacks give me their top 3 or 4 or 5 pass plays. What do you want me to call when you're in there, so that when you're in there, can you go execute it? And again, I thought our quarterbacks for the most part did a good job today. I thought the last 2 practices have been their best practices.
You mentioned right guard as kind of a good battle. It seems like Jalen Merrick trying to get some both working in there. What have you seen from both those guys, and whether they maybe need to work on to separate themselves?
Well, I think both of those guys, in my opinion, have done a really good job of losing weight. Both of those guys were overweight when we got here, and again, everybody's bought in. Everybody's giving us all they got, and so they've lost some weight. They've done a really good job of trying to take care of their body there. But again, just being more consistent, getting off on the snap, being on time, moving my feet in pass protection, using my hands, don't be a head ducker. There's just certain things that those guys got to get better, and we got to find we got to find who our guy's going to be, and start creating some continuity up front.
You think you'll be able to get your full playbook installed by the end of the spring?
No chance.
Okay.
No chance.
Super too big or just?
Oh, well, we just got a lot of stuff that we want to get in, but right now we want to by design get our base stuff in.